Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. Yeah.
Let me tell you, when you do a podcast with your brother, it's already crazy.
Yeah.
Then when you add two more brothers to the mix,
oh my God,
you just have no idea what's going to happen. So, Herb and Raj podcast, joined by the Powers brothers tonight. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We've got the AP poll, got several other games this weekend. SEC schedule stuff has come out, and there's a game this weekend. We're going to focus a lot on. Is it Oregon, Penn State? I guess we'll just be doing a full breakdown, and I know that's what the people want to hear. Gentlemen, how are y'all doing tonight?
Well, I'm punch drunk. That's what I am. I am Alabama punch drunk. The Crimson Punch is been flowing all week. You guys are running the anchor leg, so no pressure. Bring it home.
Thank you.
I plan on just being quiet and let Raj carry the whole thing. What you got, Joe?
Joe, how you doing?
Hey man, I'm good. I'm just excited to watch some Kentucky, South Carolina. You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big game going on.
It's a big game.
Excited to see that.
Does Kentucky know that there's a game this weekend? That's the real
I don't
question.
Oh, I think they do. I think they do. Actually,
Have they switched to basketball yet?
I don't know if we're going to pick games or whatever, but I'm telling you, I got a strong lean in that one. I'll say that.
Okay, we'll let you. We usually put up Mike's 5-pack poll, but Raj and I have to do those on TikTok, so you guys will be breaking that down. And depending on what time we have, we can go into some other SEC games. Yeah, I hope, because you say you have a pick on that one, I hope it's Kentucky.
Did I say pick? I meant lean.
Yes.
Lean.
Let's say hello to a couple people. I guess this is probably on y'all side, Steel Supreme.
Oh yeah, Steele's over here. He's been doing the Alabama Death March with me. Everywhere I go, he's been popping in there, holding the flag. He's doing it good, man.
Well,
he's
Steel, thank you for joining us, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah. One thing I always say, Randy, your guys always travel very well.
Yeah.
And we always appreciate their inclusion. So there's nothing like doing a show and having a guest and nobody from their team is on there, so they just have to listen to us the whole time. So
hey, they know what they signed up for. They know what they signed up for.
Well, that's LA. Yep. 3 episodes in on the Wrestling Divas podcast, Tuesday nights at 6, and gonna go live next week. She thinks she's first, but you were actually second because the Georgia guy beat you. It's just on the Twitch stream. So sorry. Love you still.
Good
Kat,
evening,
what's up?
Kat,
Roll
thank you.
Tide. Yep. And our favorite Georgia Bulldog. Carol, what's up? How are you doing?
Carol, what's up?
Here they go. My folks will be showing up, I think.
Oh, they always do. They always do. I'm
Jay
starting
Bake
to know
in the
everybody by
building.
name. We appreciate you, Jay Bake. So this is much, much better than YouTube. Although Raj wouldn't know about that since he doesn't have the quad box.
I don't have the quad box, but on Saturday nights I do check out I use mom's YouTube TV login. And then I use her quad box. So.
And yeah, Herb was the one taking the emergency phone call.
Exactly.
Not
yes.
Right.
Well, Raj is a favorite son. I'm the can you fix this son. So when we walk in the house, Raj gets a kiss. Both our wives get a kiss. And she looks at me and goes, "You have your drill. I need you to fix something." So that's how ours goes. What'd you say? And Raj goes straight to the kitchen.
I go straight to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Mama, what you got? Yes.
See, I think we just learned that Joe is Raj and Randy is Herb. So it's that older brother thing, I think, is what that is.
There you go.
Could be.
Swap it up. Swap it up.
Is that what it is? Yes. So that's
what
it.
it is.
I've been fussed at my mom for not bringing the drill home with me before. So she's like, "You don't have it?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. Thought I was just coming to see you guys." But
no, you got to come ready. You got to come ready to do some work. That's how that goes.
Yes. Well, Raj was already the favorite, and then he had twins, and now it's like the race is over. You know, there's nothing I can do unless I go kidnap some triplets or something. I don't think
Good luck, man. Good luck
think
at
it's
that.
going to happen.
Oh.
What's up? Yep, Kat and Sadie. Do you want to let Sadie do her thing early this time?
Let's get it over.
Joe's already.
Wait. I have something for Sadie.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Auburn Dogs.
Hey,
I don't care for Auburn. He doesn't care for Auburn.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
We have to increase our production budget. We don't have those type of tools here.
I mean,
I was thinking,
well, that's because that's because I spend all our production budget on booze. So that's why we don't have any money for that.
This thing could go sideways. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a little punch drunk over here.
It's not Saturday night, Randy. You're supposed to do that for
this is nothing but water, baby. I'm just like, I have been staring into the camera for like, I don't know, 8-12 hours, something. It's crazy. But I'm happy to be here. I'm excited. We're
stopping by their house just for an hour on the way to Raj's, and I will have a chore list before or it just sits at the front. I told her once, because she used to call me and say I want this done, and then call me back and say this on, and then I said, all right, just write the list up. And Dad gets jealous, so when I walk in to see him, he says, I've got a couple things for you to do. When are you done with your mom's stuff? I'm like, oh my god.
Me. Sadie, I love your name, by the way, and I enjoy your videos. I mean no harm, but I can't help it. We are a house divided. We're Bulldogs. What can I say?
Yep. Well, we'll go ahead and get Sadie. Let her talk about this past week. And what's up, Damo?
Hey, by the way, Randy, are we matching?
Look at this representation. Look at this.
Roger, we anywhere close? No.
And if you like what you see, just head on over to my channel, hit the description. You can get everything you need right there. Take you right to it. You get whatever you like.
This is true.
If you like what you see here, go to your nearest Walmart or something.
No. See, guys, I can help you out.
If you like what you see here, go for the GoFundMe for the soundboard.
but remember, guys, I got you hooked up, right? Alumni Hall. Use my code. HBTFD15. It works for any school, LSU, Alabama, whatever. Just head on over to the app, get your stuff there, save some dough, use my thing. That's not an affiliate code, guys. That's why I didn't ask for permission. I'm not making any money. That's just me doing something for the fans. So if you got to go get some new swag or whatever, use the code HBTFD15 and you'll save 15%.
I have a question. If we put in that code, does it automatically change our Alabama paraphernalia to Georgia paraphernalia at the end?
No.
Okay, I have a question. No. Is this where we can order that whiskey you sent us for Christmas? That's what.
I didn't think about. Oh,
whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute.
Joe didn't get anything for Christmas. Let me see what happened.
He didn't get that. He didn't get that.
Raj, you said right. You said right.
You didn't get anything. Well, Joe, neither did we.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
What is Herm talking about?
I don't remember that smooth bottle of whiskey that disappeared in a day or two at all. So, yes. So, Dave has a question for you guys.
Okay. Start barking me when I
only if they do it right. Only if they do it right. That's what I'll say about that.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's let Sadie hop in here real quick. Okay. I previewed this one. I told her last week. You talked for a minute and a half and you guys beat South Alabama. I said, I need this one focused. So 3 questions I gave to her. What was the main reason why you lost? Who's your player of the game? And how do you bounce back for the next week? So here we go.
Hard loss. Refs were atrocious, but that wasn't the main reason we lost. That hurt, but Jackson held the ball too long and the O-line gave up 10 sacks. Jackson missed wide open receivers, and his internal clock just doesn't stop. I mean, 6-7 seconds, the ball's got to go. Main reason we lost, 10 sacks was just insane. You're not going to win SEC games giving up 10 sacks or having whatever. It was bad. Player of the game for us was the defense. They really showed up and showed out. They kept us in the game. I mean, at the end, they gave us that touchdown. That was bad. But we had a chance, and we didn't take it. So, got to move on. Texas A&M this weekend. We cannot let this linger. Got to move on. O-line's got to play better. Arnold's got to play better. Defense can stay locked in, and we can win. I'm curious to see how we come out after a huge game like that, and Texas A&M was off. So, they're going to be fresh, and we're going to beat up. Had some players hurt that didn't play, and players that did play that have been hurt. But we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see how we play. Need this W. War Eagle.
Well done. Well done.
I saw some head
you,
shaking
Sadie.
from Joe though. Joe, was that a?
Well, it's
a
Texas A&M. I mean, you know,
Y'all know
listen
Joe's
to
got to
the
pick
show.
Texas A&M. Y'all know Joe's got to pick
You
Texas
know.
A&M. Y'all know that, right?
it's
Well,
Andrew Monaco.
I think this may have came up
we
in the
have to
past,
too.
but I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on this show we have a rule: friends don't let friends pick Auburn. So
Yeah.
we are definitely not going with that one. But good job on that video. Jay Bank wants to know why you're driving every video.
Yeah,
Like,
she is.
is this
Hey,
the only time you
That's a
have
good
to? Or...
question.
She's busy,
Yeah.
man.
But
Busy.
Yeah, yes.
Nothing
Y'all agree
wrong
with her
that.
takeaway on that game? Did y'all both get to catch it? I don't know. I can't even remember what time the game was.
Oh,
That
I
was
watched
the
it.
2:30 game, I believe.
Oh yeah, 2:30.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were watching that. So
I watched it, and obviously, I guess you guys saw the news too. Off the other side of that game, I mean,
Yes,
Mateer broke his
Mateer.
hand.
Yeah.
He beat him with a broken hand. He played
Yeah.
3/4 with a broken hand and still beat him. Now he's going to be out for a month, which kind of sucks for them. But
Yeah.
I mean, I was all about some Mateer, but as far as Auburn was concerned, I mean, I thought it got to a point. If Sadie, maybe she's in the chat still. Yes, she is.
She's
So
here.
there we go.
So here's the thing. Like, I saw Auburn employ a 9-man protection. Do the math. That means they sent one person out in a route, and it was Cam Coleman.
Coleman.
And
It had to be Cam Coleman.
Yeah.
He still got open, I bet.
And he made the play. Oh yeah, they hit him. It worked. But they clearly know they are, deficient in the pass blocking area.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be a problem as you go through the schedule. There's no doubt. And she's right. I think I heard her say 6 seconds. Yeah, man, you got like
If
2.
you're
Two
holding
and
the
a
ball
Yeah.
for 6 seconds, get that, bro.
Yeah.
If you're lucky to get that
And
much
that's-
time, that's a completion right there.
Yeah.
So.
No, there were
I
several.
don't care for
You can't
Auburn.
put
He doesn't care for Auburn.
I agree with this cat. Coleman was open all day. Just Jackson Arnold. I mean, there was plenty of overthrows, missed throws, whatever you want to call them. So, I
Yeah.
forgot my boy Enrique popped in here. What's up,
Enrique,
One
thank
of
you
my-
for joining us.
One of my favorites over on that side too. Thank you.
That's right.
Yeah, Jay Bake. We always want to free. We were reminded again about it tonight. We had to talk to Coach Hayes. Not had to. We got the pleasure of talking to Coach Hayes about some stuff. So, all right, let's get over to the AP poll really quickly. We'll get Jay Bake from there. I mean, Notre Dame finally fell off. So, I'm sorry, still at 22.
Well.
Excuse me. I forgot they won, and so that raised them up. So at 1 and 2, Notre Dame is hanging on. Carol usually has an issue with this, with Georgia being 5 and being behind LSU. Do you guys have any strong thoughts about the AP poll? Yeah, Kat, I don't know. 1 and 2. Hey, you know what? We had Bama beat on, and he actually tried to make a little argument for Notre Dame still being on there at 0 and 2. And I was like, Bama, I love you, man, but no.
No.
You just no. Sorry, man.
I mean, Joe, see, if you guys ever catch the Powers Hour, you know that at this point we're kind of like everybody else as far as the AP is concerned. I mean, I love you, fellas. I love you, but I can't care about what this means. I mean,
Right.
it has lost credibility, but so I don't really care where we are. It's fine, whatever. I mean, I just went on a rant in overtime at the end of my show talking about Penn State and Ohio State and the Big Ten SEC thing. Like, Penn State is actually going to start the football season this week. They hadn't done anything so far. They start this week. They're going to play Oregon. And then they have exactly one more game the entire
Against
season
Ohio
that
State.
matters.
Yeah.
And that is some grade A bovine excrement. I'm telling you, that is not what we deal with here in the SEC. So that just makes me not care, honestly, about whatever they do. Miami, I love their athleticism on defense. I think that when Carson Beck's world is perfect, he's great. But I think we're starting to see that when it's not perfect, he looks a lot like he looked for us last year. So just give Miami some time. That's going to shake itself out. They still probably are going to end up in the dance, but that is what it is. LSU, they have to figure out what's going on offensively. And with Ole Miss coming to town,
which they thought was not going to be the question, by the way.
Right. And with Ole Miss coming to town, or they're going to Ole Miss rather, I mean, you better be able to put some points on the board. That defense is great. They're going to slow Ole Miss down, but you better be able to score. So we're going to learn a lot about LSU like in a couple days. And Georgia, look, Georgia's got to do what Georgia's got to do. We know what's in front of us. So, I'm not concerned about the AP really. And for somebody who's not that concerned, I had a lot to say. What can you say? I'm in talking mode. Somebody else.
we did a Big Ten breakdown before the year, and there was a very easy chance of Ohio State, Penn State, and Oregon all going 11-1. There is 0% chance of that happening at the top of the SEC. So that's what I think. Joe, you actually had a comment directed at you that you love you some Notre Dame out there. So that's why.
The answer is no for Notre Dame. That's right. It's a secret. I love the Golden Dome as much as I love getting my nuts caught in this trap door. That's how much I love Notre Dame.
Kidney stones, right up there with kidney stones.
It's all the same.
I'm scared that that's something that happens to you regularly that you've experienced, Joe. Like, are you good? Blink twice.
We live wild and entertaining lives.
Sometimes the zipper can be a trap door. It's all I'm saying.
My goodness.
Oh my God.
Let's
That's way too much information. It's late in the night for Joe. Thanks, y'all, for having me on.
Yes.
It's good in Central Time.
Yeah, man.
We already said that. Mississippi State over Tennessee. I think that's when we're covering later. Yes, in our 5-pack. So the way it works is Mike has changed up our 5-pack. We give our picks at the end of the week on TikTok and on videos.
Is that game in Tennessee or is that in Mississippi? Is that in Starkville?
At Mississippi State. But we will let you guys pick them. And then I know you guys do them on Powers Hour too as well. So which is Friday this week. And Friday permanently?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Just this week.
Just this week. There was a weird convergence of the universe, and it just has to be that way this week. So we'll be back on Thursday. I saw where Jay Bake was picking Mississippi State. And the thing to remember there, listen, Vanderbilt, Tennessee, they should be able to go down there and take care of business if they are who we all think they are. Right. But just like Ty Simpson, just like Gunnar Stockton last week, this is going to be Aguilar's first SEC road game. And I understand it's Mississippi State. But
cowbells.
And it's kind of weird down there. And Heupel is not great on the road. Like before Kalen DeBoer was Kalen DeBoer on the road in the SEC, Josh Heupel was Kalen DeBoer on the road in the SEC. Yeah. So I'm just saying, Mississippi State, just be careful. Be careful.
Yeah. I already know where I'm leaning in that one, but Raj has to go first. So I got to find out how about.
Can't do it right now, but I'll
in the pick.
So. I'll drop it. I'll drop it when the time's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe, you gonna come to this game day in Tuscaloosa next week for ranked Vandy? Are you gonna be here?
Hey,
we're gonna host
I'll go to Vandy to watch a ball game. Hey, I mean, if Alabama's
it's here.
Be there,
you got to go to Tuscaloosa.
Oh well, then hell no, I'm not going. Sorry.
Come on.
I mean, I'll go to Vandy. I'll go to Vandy.
Nashville, baby.
Yeah.
Nash Vegas.
I'm in Nashville, baby.
Agreed, Carol. But the whole Big Ten schedule is like that. And that's what I said. Like you just mentioned going to Mississippi State, which is one of our bottom teams, right? But you still fear it because of the atmosphere and the team, and they'll have something on there. Nobody fears that trip in the Big Ten to Rutgers. Like nobody even cares. You know what I mean? Northwestern has had like 2 good years in the past 20. And other than that, you're just most of your bottom teams, nobody cares and there's no atmosphere. But nobody wants to go to Mississippi State. About the only team you might think is okay is going to Kentucky. But even then, you're going to get beat up a little bit. So you still can't just overlook it. So
Okay, wait a minute. I need y'all to help me out.
I agree with this one, Sadie. Yep.
Maryland.
Joe, you have fans.
Where is Maryland? Are they in the Big 10 or the Big 12 now?
Big 10.
Big 10.
Big 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Maryland just beat Wisconsin, right?
They handled them, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Sorry, y'all were talking about, and I got confused when you said Rutgers. I was like, wait, where's Maryland? I don't know why that jumped into my brain, but that's what happened. So, but yeah, so like you look
even
at
Joe's confused. Joe's like, and this is my brother, and I got
no, like you
don't know where Maryland is?
Well, no, I'm just saying we're talking about the Big Ten, right? And who
You've
cares?
been talking to Alabama way too much today.
We don't have maps. All our map just shows us the SEC. We don't know. It says SEC, not SEC.
Not SEC.
That's what we.
Well, I was just thinking, who cares about Maryland? And I'm like, Wisconsin clearly cares because they just got whipped, in Maryland. So, just saying that's.
I think that game was in Wisconsin. They were booing them at home.
Were they? Did I? Okay. Okay. Well, there you go then. There you go.
Who put that last quote in there that you just put up? ND stands for never
Big
down.
Mike.
Never
Yeah.
down.
That's right, Mike. I mean, Notre Dame could not field a team and they'd be ranked in the top 25 for 10 weeks of the season.
I didn't get it. And
According
then it
to
only
the
gets
AP.
better from here because the rest of your schedule has no ranked teams on the whole rest of it. So you can end the year at 10-2, and if this is the trajectory, you should be in the top 5, right?
They'll
If
be
you
in number
just keep
4
rattling
by the
off
time the
wins.
season's over. They'll be number 4.
I mean,
See,
But
this
don't
is
they
where
play
we
at
have-
Arkansas Saturday?
Yes.
I know it's not ranked. I know
Yes.
it's not ranked,
Yes.
but hey, man, I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
I am
Come on,
too.
all.
I love the
Let's go.
Hogs. But see, this is where we need the CFP to be like, okay, we got to rein this in a little bit, but they won't because they know people are going to watch Notre Dame, even if they're hate watching, and they're going to put them in there. And it's going to be this whole, I think so far, we've been on 24 minutes. At least 20 of it has been Big Ten bashing. And I think it's justified, frankly. Frankly.
I just don't look, are your top teams good? I get that. But you don't go through the grind every year that everyone else is going through. And like I said, that you would rather go to the bottom of the Big Ten and play than the bottom of the SEC. And I just don't. I think they overlook that. We're looking at Notre Dame going to Arkansas thinking you can't take that game lightly. Arkansas scoring some points this year, right?
That's right.
So, but again, like I hate to pick on Rutgers or Maryland or Wisconsin. Like nobody's fearing the bottom of those teams when they're bad. So
Purdue.
I
Come
keep
on
forgetting
now.
Purdue. Yeah, unless Zach Edey comes back, they don't got a shot this year. I don't know. This Kiffin's daughter thing is wild to me,
It is wild.
especially for it to release this week. So
This whole thing is a little bit too much TMZ, too TMZ-ish for me. Like I don't, I wish Lane the best, but I don't need to know all
I
that.
just wonder, was his comment about take the over because he's going to go down there and just drill LSU? Is that what he thinks is going to happen?
Wasn't it a little weird? Because I was thinking that's the kind of comment that gets you in trouble. But
Yeah, I was
it
like,
is Lane.
that's a weird comment, but there's no safe comment in that situation.
Yes, Carol.
Right?
No, at all. And like I said, the timing is crazy too. So
Yeah.
All right, what else do we got on this? Well, Joe, do you want to show Joe some love real quick?
Ooh. What?
Do we?
That's got everybody's attention.
Yeah, everybody's like, what?
Yeah. So I didn't have enough time to give the graphics, so it still will have Raj's picture up there. But Joe, next
I
time,
always feel like the
just
drunk guy
imagine
in the picture.
that's Joe with the tan. That's what Joe looks like when he's been drinking, Raj.
That's right. That's right. That's it. It's white going on right here.
Yeah,
Let's see.
when Joe starts drinking,
glass
Raj, he
up.
puts on Bama gear and
I do. It's crazy. It's
That's what he
crazy.
does.
Oh,
Look,
my
I mean,
word.
I kind of got the checkerboard going on right
Where's
there.
Dennis? Dennis would laugh his ass off if he saw this joke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dennis. Oh my God.
Randy, do you already know who's on this list? Top 5 college players of all time from Joe?
Oh, Lord, no. I had no clue.
That's
I
a
can
true
think-
statement.
I
That's
can
so
think,
true.
I bet you I know one. Beyond that,
Who?
No idea.
Who?
No idea.
Who do you got?
I'm curious.
Oh, if Dan Marino's not on this list, then we have a serious problem. Joe has
My
unplugged
favorite-
his brain.
My favorite NFL quarterback of all time.
Oh,
Yeah, and
my
I
favorite
didn't-
Tech Mobile player of all time. Go ahead, Joe.
Bo
That's your
Jackson,
list.
yeah.
Listen, Randy is right. I mean, I love some Dan Marino, loves the Pitt, and he is, but I did not get to enjoy watching Dan Marino play as much as you would imagine because I was a younger man and we didn't see Pitt on our TV. Geographically, it didn't show up for us. So I had to go with players that were more in line with what I remember watching. Right.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
that list is kind of
Fair enough.
tainted that way. But number one on the list, my man Bo knows sports, football, baseball,
Yes.
whatever that
Yeah,
man
like
wants
I
to
said,
do. He can do it.
greatest Tech Mobile player of all time, and one of the biggest what ifs in pro history if he does not get here. What you got, Randy?
Bo Jackson is such a tremendous football player that I don't even want to watch his football highlights because it's like a man playing among boys. I go watch his baseball highlights because
where he was a
where I'm
man
like,
playing among boys.
I know.
Yes.
But I'll go watch his baseball highlights before I'll watch his football highlights. That's how great Bo Jackson was.
Yes. Like I said, we grew up in the era of Tech Mobile. You had 4 plays. You always pick
You
Bo
could not
Jackson's
play
plays.
Bo Jackson,
Sometimes he
though,
would still
No.
shake off everybody. We just made rules. All right, you don't get to be the Raiders. So
Mhm.
Wow. So you have no idea who's number 2, even if I
Me-
tell you it's a Georgia Bulldog.
Well, I mean, if he's got Bo, then maybe he's leaning into the running back thing. So let's go with Herschel Walker right there. Now, are these
There you
these
go.
in order, or are they just five?
This is the order he sent it to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's in his order.
Is
But go ahead, tell us.
Is one the top back or the top player, or is it just your five?
No,
graded?
it really went through as I was pondering the question that was posed to me by my man Raj
Okay.
and Herb. I was just
Time.
Herb and Raj's podcast. Herb,
I just played along. I
texted
just played
me, though?
along. I played along.
you
know?
text me, Herb. I know, but I'm just saying. Leave me alone. But I was just thinking about players, and the first one that popped in my mind was Bo Jackson, and then of course Herschel, because I was just over there at Herschel Walker Field just the other day, and then I went from there and got into number 3.
Okay.
And this is by the way, this is how Raj does every top 5 list. He starts with no particular order.
Okay, pause. So now, Joe, there's a little pressure. There's one name that I'm looking for, and if it doesn't make your list, then we're going to have a conversation. So,
all right. Well, I'm curious. I don't know who that is you're talking about. So let's see.
Okay.
I typed it up just as Joe sent it to me, so sorry about that. I was rushing in between shows and I wasn't checking anything. There's one on here that people are going to think is misspelled, but it's actually technically correct. I don't know if that's a big hint for people. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So what do you got, Rand? So the next one's a quarterback now.
Stafford?
No. You're asking me who's next?
I'm just throwing it. I'm guessing. Have one? I don't know.
Oh, no, don't ask me for my 5. I'm not going to give my 5 away. I don't know who Joe's got. I told you, I got no idea who Joe's got on this list. Oh, see? What? I should have known that
one. Wait, what was Roger's reaction? What was
Ty was a good quarterback. I just did not see that one coming.
Man, Ty Detmer went out there with both separated shoulders and would win football games. What you talking about, Ty? Ty Detmer was the man.
Yeah, that's right.
And now his cousin Ty Simpson is rolling in Athens.
I should have known.
Why Ty Detmer, Joe? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Randy.
No, I just should have known.
I had the during his senior year, Ty, there was all kind of promotion around Ty to try to win a Heisman. Of course, he finished 9th in the ranking in that year, but he just didn't get any love. But he was a great quarterback. Like, he went out there and he did the thing that he needed to do, and he did it with separated shoulders. He played. He could throw the ball like a man, and he had all kinds of numbers, all kinds of records, but nobody showed him any love because he went to BYU. Right?
He's just a little scrawny dude.
Just a little dude.
Yeah,
just a little cat out there, but he could play, and I loved watching him. And
by the way, yes, it's now Raj and Herb.
And there's another quarterback that went to BYU that I was a fan of. Anybody want to take a guess at who that was?
Oh, I got a guess.
Steve Young,
Jim McMahon.
There you go.
Boom. All right,
Mr. Headband himself, right there in Chicago. That Bears.
Right. The Bears.
Anyway. Jay Bake having a little fun over here, by the way. I did not miss this. So, and Carol tried. I wish they would combine the stream so everybody didn't have to pick one side or the other, so everybody could see each other like we could see them all. So
yeah,
he said Ty Detmer is a beast. All right, so this next one is what everybody's going to think is misspelled. I don't know if Joe knew the correct one when he did, or did you just misspell it when you sent it to me? It just happened.
I don't spell check anything
when
I spell text messages. So the fact that you got the names and were able to read them and knew who it was, congratulations.
This is so real. Y'all don't even know. This is such real. This is so real.
I'm gonna tell the story about Joe and text messages once we get off after this slideshow. Raj, do you have a guess on this one then, based on that clue?
No, I do not. Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
Prime time.
All right. Yeah. I didn't see this one coming. Okay.
Yeah.
Jerry Curl Dion.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love me some prime
Joe,
time.
take it away. What?
Yeah. Hey, he went down there and changed the culture in a program and was the best at it and told you he was going to be the best at it, and there wasn't nothing anybody could do about it. Right? I mean, that's all there was to it. And I love the energy and just for him to be able to come down there and say, this is just how it's going to be, and I'm going to do it this way, and y'all can just deal with it. And he was the best at what he did, man. Look at them socks and shoes. I mean, look, you can't even see laces. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Joe,
Carol, the reason why I left this is Deion Sanders was on the Kelsey brothers podcast the other day, and they, one of the what's the one played for the Eagles? Not Taylor
Jason?
Swift's boyfriend.
Jason.
Yeah, he said, "Is it true that your name is Dion, Dion?" And Primetime goes, "Are you serious? How did you know that?" And he said, "I got sources." And he said, "Yes." But when he got to school, they asked him his name, and he said D-E-I-O, like he spelled it like we all know. But if you look at his birth certificate, this is the spelling on his birth certificate. So when Joe sent it to me, I thought he was being super smart. So I went, dang, or he saw that or whatever.
When
but
you
Dion is
Google
such a legend that he changed the spelling of his name when he was in preschool or first grade or whatever. And everybody
even when
just
you
went with
Google
it,
it says Dion on Google. So yeah, it's Dion.
Yep, but that is straight from Deion Sanders' mouth. So
Hey, just like my dad. My dad was a legend too. He did the same thing. His birth certificate had his
there
name
you go.
spelled
By the
one
way,
way.
Randy, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he had his name was originally like his given name was spelled one way. He's like, yeah, we're not doing that, and he just spelled it a different way his whole life, and that's how it was. So,
Right.
so I feel that. Joe, do you remember? Did you get to see Dion at that Falcons game back in 1990 against the Seahawks?
Oh yeah.
So
No,
you got to see him?
It was 1991. Yeah.
91.
Yeah.
Did you actually see Dion? Because he was like right there, but I can't remember if you were with me.
Mm-hmm. Deion
did.
Sanders, Otis
Okay.
Nixon.
Mhm.
Let me see.
Hanging out
here.
together.
Who
Older
was the-
brothers trying to forget their younger brothers. I feel it. I feel it.
Who was the Wayne Newton? Wayne Newton.
I got in Wayne Newton's limo in
He sure
1991 at a Falcons game.
Joe was the show back when he was whatever.
Did you get in Wayne Newton's limo or did Wayne Newton get in your limo? That's the real story here, Joe.
I got in Wayne Newton's limo.
That's the truth. That happened.
See, these are when
Watching
you're a
Dave
legend. You just
Craig.
change your name to when you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And Daniel, you were actually talked about earlier in a good way. They said they wish you were here to hear the stories. So
There we go.
All right.
There's no.
There's a
telling
quarterback
where
at
we're
number 5. Y'all have guesses
That's
on
right.
number 5?
Now
We're
this.
Remember, this is college. This is college career only.
I'm
Give me a
already
hint. Give me a
disappointed.
hint,
Go ahead.
Hint.
Oh, sorry, Roger.
Okay.
Joe Burrow.
Rod is so whelmed.
Hey,
Joe Burrow.
Go ahead, Joe.
Dang.
same thing. You know, if you can see the list that I have here, it has a common thread to it, right? It's guys that came in and was like, "You look, I'm just going to do it this way, and there ain't nothing you can do about it," right? You see the common thread in my favorite players that I have listed, favorite college players of all time, and so there's no doubt that Joe Burrow has to be on that list.
There has never been a more transparent, on target 5 than what Joe just delivered. If you want to know who Joe was, if you want to know why we call him Show, that's why. Because that's how Joe lives his life. Just like those players, he's got a certain swag about him. He's got a certain something that whatever it is, that's what Joe's always had. He had it as a player. He's got it as a, as a dude. Like and he learned from the best. You see that list. He's strutting around there telling you, and then he goes and does it. So kudos to you, Joe, for being true to your list, man.
That's right, man. That's right. See, there's a lot behind
He
that
took a
list.
minute,
We don't have
but
time.
he just rattled off. So let me tell y'all about Joe real quick. I'm watching a show the other day. I text Joe about this show. I said, Joe, do you want to come on our show? Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central. Joe texts back, sure. I said, I'm not telling Randy about it, so it can be a surprise. And he gave me the little, whatever you iPhone people do when you don't respond, but you like you responded.
Thumbs up.
iPhone.
So I got the thumbs up. So
That's right.
that's all. He's, I haven't. Yeah, sure. I haven't told him yet, so it might be a surprise. So I got this person who's crying over here and laughing at the same time. Joe gets on the show Monday night, and I stop by, and Joe announces to everybody that he texted me. And nobody texted him back, and it was radio silence. Not knowing that he had texted something random in the group thread, and nobody responded because nobody knew what he was talking about. Because he texted on Sunday, "Hey, was I supposed to be doing something?" And I was like, "I don't know.
No idea, man. It is Sunday."
So I'm reading this, and he goes, "Yeah," and Herb did never text me back, so I have to go and look at the text. And I'm like, "No, I gave him the time. Do you want to come on?" So he's not outnumbered. Sure. I'm like, so I called Joe, just thinking I'm gonna leave a voicemail. Joe picks up while they're on the air, And by the way, he shows me his phone. Do you know what Joe has my phone number in, Raj? Is his phone?
What?
Herb and Raj podcast. So you know who's calling.
So are you surprised when I say what I say when we're talking? I'm like, Herb and Raj.
So what is Raj in your phone?
The man.
I don't know. Let me look.
It's probably Herbert Raj Podcast 2 or something like that.
I mean,
Let me see.
And
I'll
see,
find
just
and
so
of course,
y'all
the
know,
Auburn fan says Cam better.
just so you know, what he sent in that group text, like, am I supposed to be doing something? That comes straight out of the real world. He'll just walk into the room and announce. He just look at everybody and be like, am I supposed to be doing something? Like, bro, I don't know. Like, where you going? Like,
And that's why nobody answered. We were like, I don't know what's going on.
I
So-
found Raj. I found Raj in my phone. There he is.
Okay.
Wow. Ric Flair.
That's Ric Flair.
Woo!
So
Raj.
when I first got to know Mike, I knew a bunch of Mike, so I have him in the phone as Mike TW, Mike Twitter, and I've just never changed it. So look, Mike, up until like a year or two ago, I had my wife in the phone as Brit, and she complained when she saw that one day. I'm Brit.
Why?
I was like, I mean, yeah, sorry. So there you go,
Why?
Kyle.
I
If
don't
you
understand
send me your top 5 list, Kyle, I'll make a
We'll play
slideshow
it.
and we'll
Yeah.
go over it one day in the show. So
that.
there's nothing but surprises in Joe's world. That
That's
was
right.
just
All the
that
time.
was just wild.
Brother, you don't know how true that
It is
statement
so
is.
much a surprise. It is as much a surprise to me what's going on in my day every day as it is to everybody else around me.
That's
It
a
really
fact.
is. That's the
That
way
is
I
a
roll.
fact.
See,
Uh,
it doesn't mean we don't love you. All right, let's get
wait a
into
minute, wait.
Mike's.
What are you supposed to have? What is it
I
supposed
had
to
to
be?
change her to love of my life.
Well, I am losing this battle because it's straight up. It's straight up
Raj.
Alice.
I
Alice in my
I don't
phone.
know why they care because they don't see it. Like you're not calling me and answering my phone. So what does it matter? to you?
Right.
All right, Kyle said all right. So I don't
All
know,
right.
man. That yeah. I had to change it because of her. Does she know that it's changed? No, she never sees it when she calls. So I don't know.
If we don't start talking a little bit more football, these people
Yeah.
might be like about us. I don't know. We're gonna have to
gotta go.
focus.
All right,
we
let's
gotta
go.
focus.
Let's get into
Big
it.
Mike back again with another edition of Bama Opponents Fun Fact. Well, it's Georgia week, which means we begin to ponder the lifelong philosophical question: who let the dogs out?
Oh,
Well, for Georgia, it seems there are a couple of answers. Some will say that the Bulldog moniker came from Abraham Baldwin, one of UGA's founders and its first president in 1785, who came from Yale University, who is also known as the Bulldogs.
mhm.
But the mascot wasn't officially adopted until 1920, after Morgan Blake of the Atlanta Journal wrote that the Bulldog would make a really good mascot because of the dignity and ferocity in the animal. But the mascot wasn't fully adopted until 1920, after Morgan Blake of the Atlanta Journal wrote that the Bulldog would make a good mascot because of its dignity and ferocity. But I think we can all agree as Bama fans that no matter who let the dogs out, let's all hope that Bama can put them back in their cages and pull out the win this weekend. Roll Tide, everybody.
Roll Tide. Thank you, Mike.
Well, thank
Okay.
you, Mike. Wait, so Raj is Raj in your phone and Herb is Herb and Raj podcast.
It's
Oh
more
my
personal
God.
with Raj.
Another
It's more
another
personal.
win for Raj.
And
I
Mike
appreciate
said that's
that.
not the one. So, Mike, we're 0 for 2 now, buddy. I don't know. I just went to the
Okay.
first one I saw in there.
So I can piggyback off of Mike's brilliant presentation there, which seriously, good job, and ask extra points for anybody on the panel if you can tell me what was Georgia's first live mascot.
Oh, shoot.
I'm gonna say an elephant. No. Nobody in the chat
I'm gonna
either.
give y'all a chance. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to answer.
Oh, so Joe thinks he knows. Okay.
first
I'm
live
trying-
mascot?
We don't ready. No cheating, Herb. Don't be hitting the Googles.
I know
No,
this.
one of my customers has decided now is the time to text me. No,
That's a good idea.
uh,
It was a white
technically, he.
terrier.
Oh
No.
Oh,
no. Oh,
What?
No.
Terrier? It was.
No.
Wasn't it?
No. It was a goat. My
Yeah,
man
Mike
still
has-
got it. It
Mike
was a
has-
goat.
well, technically,
Oh.
Mike got it first. We're giving credit to Mike.
Okay. Well,
I thought
there
it was
you go.
the terrier.
Yep. And
No.
then Steele said Gost, technically. So he's under the Joe way of
It was
texting.
in the Joe texting scheme. It's fine.
And that's why I made sure to say live mascot. You know, I want to make sure because there was some confusion, right? Terrier, bulldog, or
Yeah,
goat, but it was a goat. The goat was first.
Okay.
Yep. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
Sounds good. All right, Randy, you've been taking the tour this week.
Yes.
What
sir.
is the biggest thing you've taken away from hearing the Bama guys talk about this game coming up this weekend?
Well, I do get a sense of trepidation for as much as Alabama folks want to, give Georgia a hard time and get after their fans and stuff. The people that I've talked to are straight up about the fact that they're nervous about going into the game. Doesn't mean they don't think they can't win. It just means that they understand that they have stuff going on with their team that they're not super happy about. And ultimately, I think between our back and forth, the thing that I've taken away is this game's going to be like what football is. It's going to be one along the lines of scrimmage, who can protect the quarterback and who can get after the quarterback. That's going to determine how this thing's going to go. So I think that Bama fans are nervous. They're nervous about different things. They're nervous about the atmosphere because they understand that Athens is not the place it was the last time Alabama came in 2015. And they understand that the team is not the same as the last time they came in 2015. So the atmosphere is one part of it. And the other part of it is they know what they saw against Florida State. And so that has left them uneasy. And they're just not sure about their offensive line in particular when you're talking about the X's and O's, if they're going to be able to handle the business that they need to handle. So that generically speaking, that's my takeaway from what they've told me.
Mm-hmm. Joe, what about the perspective from the Georgia side going into this one?
Well, this is what I think you're going to see based on the way that I looked at this game and the way that I'm coming at it. It's funny, Randy talked about the trenches and the defense. What I'm thinking about is that Georgia's coming in here looking at really the principles of percentages. Okay. And I'm going to tackle it like that. The defense third down conversion for the University of Georgia right now, they're giving up a first down on third about 30% of the time. Bama coming in, converting only about 46% of the time on third down. They're way too pass happy and unbalanced on offense to be successful in Athens. That's basically what it boils down to. With 56% of the time, they're in a passing situation or a passing offense. Has been
Herb, did you do that on purpose?
I think he did. It's,
No.
too many numbers. Too many numbers.
I love how I get the blame
only
at first,
averaging
though.
Too many numbers.
about. So what it's going to boil down to, what I'm saying to you with a lot of stats in the background is simply that it's going to be a game where the unbalanced offense that Bama has presented so far this season is not going to bode well in Athens, and the fact that their ability to not run as much and not run effectively on third down or convert on third down is going to be a big, big deal for them.
Yep.
Georgia's defense third down conversion rate is just too good. That's the way I see it. It's 93% of the time red zone scoring for Bama, field goal conversion 75% of the time, which simply means this. They're going to get down there and they're going to have to kick the ball, and I don't think they're even going to be able to do that as sufficiently as they'd like to. And it's just not, you got to be able to run the ball in the SEC, and you're not going to be able to do that in Athens. You're not going to be able to throw the ball. The crowd's going to be loud. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. And all of those things line up to a big old L for Alabama is the way I see it. And that, if you look at some of the other information I was reading, most of the people in the information I was looking at talked about the unbalanced offense as well. And the fact that in the trenches, I don't think the ability for Alabama to sustain a drive because of their unbalance is going to be a big nail in the coffin for them in Athens.
We're going to have to see. I mean,
So there's my analytical side, just so you know.
I know Jam's coming back, and I know that's going to improve the run game. And Roger, who are we talking to? Herb, you told me that.
Oh my God! Both brothers done hit me in the middle of my own.
No, we were having a conversation before the show, and then Raj came in late, so I just got confused. But we were talking about. We were talking about how you're going to have to catch up on everything I said and this week, right? So one of the things here is that the way I think Jam's really going to impact the game is not by handing him the football. He's just really good in the pass game. He's good as a pass protector, and he's good out of the backfield catching the ball. Kirby likes to talk about it as, extensions of the run game or manufacturing a run game by throwing the ball out to your back. I think that's what you're going to see. It's going to be like an extended handoff. So they're going to get him the ball. I just don't know if they're going to hand it to him. But that's how they might try to continue those drives, to Joe's point specifically. And here's a stat that's going to maybe –
Thanks, Bank. I appreciate that.
Here's a stat that maybe you heard from my show tonight. Daniel. And if you didn't, I'll bring it back right now, which is that Georgia hasn't lost at home since 2019. I think we all know that. But – they have not lost at night at home since 2009. So that is a long stretch. And, that doesn't mean anything except that Georgia seems to play pretty well at home at night. So there you go.
And anybody's got score predictions, go ahead and send them out there. We'll play them all at the end of the show together. So staying on that note, then, what is the biggest key for Georgia in this game? We'll start with you, Randy. Then we'll go to the statistician. Is that a new nickname?
Statistician.
Nah, it's more like my wife's an esthetician, so it just rolls like that.
The biggest. So ask your question again, because I want to answer it correctly.
What is the biggest key for Georgia in this game to win this one?
The biggest key for Georgia to win is, can they speed up and affect what Ty Simpson's doing? Can they speed up his operation? Can they speed up his clock? Because that's the thing that's going to matter. And just to condense it down, let's say Georgia reminds Alabama that they're no good at running the football this year, and they make Alabama one-dimensional. Then the key is going to be Simpson's been hotter than a firecracker. You cannot let his wide receivers, which are 5, 6, 7 deep potentially, where Alabama is comfortable throwing the football to them, great skill. You cannot let him work through his reads, through his progressions. You can let him make one read, maybe two, and then you have to either put his ass on the ground or move him off the spot. You have to create chaos and affect the quarterback. If they can do that, then Georgia's deficiencies at safety are not going to be that big of an issue. I'm not really worried about the corners. I'm concerned about the second safety position. And if you go through all of those receivers, eventually you're going to find a matchup that's in your favor. Georgia can't let him do that. They have to make him get the ball out of his hands. So whether that's winning up front one-on-one from the D-line or the edges, or if they have to bring pressure, whatever it is, they have to speed up his internal clock and get the ball out of his hands. To me, that is the key.
Raj, do you have a comment on that?
Randy's point kind of lines with what I was talking. We were talking to Chris earlier, and I told you my point for the game. My key point for the game was Alabama's offensive line giving Ty enough time to throw the ball. I mean, that's going to be the key to the game. If they can give him enough time for him to go through his progressions and enough time, not just enough time for that, but enough time for the receivers to get open, then I think we have a better chance at winning the game. But if it goes on the other end and Georgia's defensive line just runs us over, and if we have some bad chemistry up front, it's going to be a long night for us.
Yeah. And you kind of see that. That's like the national everything I've been to is picking Georgia to win this game. And then Joe, do you have another stat, your statistician for us?
Yeah, I do. And I was actually looking for statistician. I was looking for a different stat that I didn't apparently I didn't keep it. But what I was going to talk about actually does go exactly into what Randy and Raj were talking about there. And that is the fact that if you look at Georgia, if you look at Georgia statistically on their defensive side of the ball, you know where they rank in sacks statistically? They're 125th, averaging 1.7%. So if we can't,
Randy's about to jump over there.
If we cannot get to Simpson there, yeah. Hey, we have to get pressure. But here's really what I think. Here's the part of the game that I think is going to be the X factor, really, because it's going to be situational in this ball game. The key for Georgia in the hidden, like nobody's going to talk about this, that is going to be a game changer for the Georgia Bulldogs. That's going to be hidden, going to be a big deal. But yeah, Thurston.
So I can't tell if you actually told us what you were going to say because you were breaking up. Whenever you got something juicy, you break up. So what is the key?
What is the hidden thing?
The hidden thing is going to be our punter, Thurston.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thorsten. I knew where he was going, but I'm like, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it.
Okay.
I'm like, what is happening? Yeah, no, the special teams is, in my view, a clear advantage for Georgia.
There you go, J-Bay.
It's going to be a critical part of this ball game. There's no doubt about that. Swapping field position. What? I'm actually hard lined in here, which is what's funny. That's hilarious.
Mine does that too, though. Here, I don't get
Brought
it
to
either.
you
I'm hard
by-
line. I got a line coming all the way down there, and so Spectrum just sucks.
Yeah, Spectrum sucks.
Yeah.
Did he
special teams,
not watch 22 Tennessee? Does he not remember the 75-yard punt that went out bounds inside the 1 yard line and led directly to a safety and then the touchdown and then lights out? That's how it happens, man. That's how it happens.
If you
You
think
got to
about
flip the field.
who put that stat up there on the screen, everybody we've been talking about for the past 10 minutes, been talking about line of scrimmage, controlling the line of scrimmage, running game, third down conversions, right? These are the things that are going to play into this ball game. It's going to be a tight ball game. Absolutely, the punter can be a game changer in this ball game.
You tell
Absolutely.
me, Herb and Raj. You tell me. Peyton Woodring, NFL kicker. You tell me, is your kicker as good or better than Peyton Woodring, or is that advantage Georgia?
I mean, I don't trust our
next
kickers,
topic.
period. So, and we didn't even know who our punter was going into the first game. So, I'm hoping these guys don't come into play.
So,
I think Georgia may
That
have
would
the
not
advantage
surprise
when
me.
it comes to the playing
Yes.
position.
So there you go. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's 1/3 of the game. If you throw that out the window, then you're playing Xbox. You're not playing real football. That will determine a close game. I mean, if you get a 10, 15-yard punt return or kickoff return, that's one less first down you got to go get. I mean, come on now. We're smart football fans. Come on,
I
chat.
didn't claim to do that. I claim nothing. All right, Randy.
Yeah.
Give us your Georgia wins the game. This guy is most likely my MVP in this situation.
Okay. Well, Georgia. This guy's the MVP.
Yeah.
See, the way you phrased it changed my answer. I thought you were going to ask me for like an X factor or something. Okay, so
but I feel like you've probably been asked that a lot this week already. So we're giving you the different questions you got to think about.
No,
You've
it's
been
cool.
on we're the fourth show. I can't ask you what everybody else is asking. Look, guys, if you want to know what Randy thinks, he was on Talking Bama. Then he was on
earlier
with
today.
KB. Yes, he was on ESPN and ESPN2, and then you will watch the showing of Way Offsides tomorrow night. So
And tonight,
That's
after
my
this
question.
show, he is on ESPN Ocho doing the stair thing where they go up the wet stairs. Yeah.
yes. And I think he's on the National Dodgeball Championships. on
Yes.
ESPN. So,
Now that you bring it up, I may have actually been on ESPN Radio today. I don't know if Todd 100.9. Shout out to my boy Wyatt. I don't know if that is ESPN Radio or not. Can you guys tell me? It's out of Tuscaloosa. I don't know.
Still, I see your score. I've got 3 scores. I'll post at the end. Anybody who posts a score, we'll just put it in. So you're always in time.
So here we go. My MVP. Georgia wins. The MVP of the game has to be Gunnar Stockton, because that means that he's been able to do it both with his legs and with his arm, that he's hit his receivers, that he's been safe with the football, all those things. It would be Gunnar Stockton. Now, just to answer my own question, if there's an X factor or something like that, I would say that's probably going to be somebody like Chris Cole, because that means he was able to beat Proctor or beat the other side of your line coming off the edge with a pass rush, and he was the one who was sort of wrecking shop there for Ty. So, but the MVP would have to be Gunner probably.
All right. Joe, do you have a non-gunner, non-punter name that you want to throw out in this mix?
Yeah. And I was sitting here just debating this in case you were going to ask me that question. I was thinking about Nick Frazier, but that's just almost too easy of an answer. Nate Frazier.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It's almost too easy of an answer.
His talking is like his texting, okay? You just have to translate it on the other thing.
Just let me be, man. Just let me be.
I think he's got the brown water, so yeah.
No, actually, I think it's going to be Georgia's tight end. I think Delpa's going to be he will be a key factor in this game.
I like that, Joe. I like that a lot. Actually.
By the way, did you know this first time Kirby Smart's played Alabama in Athens in 10 years?
Yes. You've heard that one ad nauseum.
Yes.
Raj.
Just to remind you.
Mr. Word. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, did you know Ryan Williams is 18 now? Have you heard that one recently?
Yes. He didn't drop passes till he was 18. Raj, do you have a non-Ty Simpson answer for this MVP?
MVP, I might have to say the Germinator, Jeremy Bernard. I've already made it clear that in order for us to win, in my opinion, in order for us to win this game, it's going to have to go.
I got your Germinator right here, man.
Oh my God.
Somebody give me your best
I think that was a fake name.
The Germinator.
I think that was a fake name.
I've already made it clear that in order for us to win the game, we're going to have to do it in the air. Listen, last year we had like 177 rushing yards against Georgia, but 117 from Jalen Milroe. Okay,
yeah.
Obviously we're not going in with that same. Well, I don't know what our game plan is, but I don't see Ty running the ball that much against Georgia.
Game plans, they throwing it 60% of the time anyway.
Hopefully Jam does a little damage.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Hey, I'll take it. Hopefully Jam in the back do a little damage in the backfield, but I think Ty's going to have to carry the majority of the load. We know what Ryan Williams can do. We saw it last year. If he cleans up those drop passes, he can have a big day. But Jeremy Bernard has been the most reliable receiver starting from midway last season through this season. He's been our number one go-to guy. I think if he can get open, he can have a heck of a day. So I'm going to go with Jeremy Bernard as the MVP if we win the game.
Very solid choice. Very solid choice.
Yep. And I had to ask a little different stuff. You've been on a lot of Bama stuff. I think we kind of gone over this game a million times. I think the general feel, everybody's just ready for Saturday. Does that thing say War Eagle? Oh, Red Devils.
Red Devils, baby.
New Jersey.
Lincolnton, alma mater of.
like
can you tell me who? Can you tell me which most famous Georgia Bulldog went to Lincolnton, played at Lincolnton? Anybody?
Herschel Walker? Was he on the thing?
No. He was not on the thing.
What position? What position?
I'll say this: he probably should have won a Heisman Trophy.
Todd Gurley? No. Carol says Garrison Hurst.
That's right. Carol's a winner.
No,
Garrison Hurst.
That was my ninth guess.
Let's say on the tip of your tongue. The tongue just really long. So.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's not Cat. You need to adjust your settings. That's Georgia Red right there.
Yes. Yep. So we're not going to have time to get into Mike's 5-pack, but you guys are going to make picks on the SEC games, right? Yes. On the Powers Hour. Okay.
Well, let's do rapid fire. How long does it take? What is involved?
Well, Raj and I aren't going to give our picks, so it's just up to you and Joe. So I figured between the two of you, like 20 minutes.
No, we can do this. We can do this like this.
Just a reminder, Raj and I will give our picks this weekend. We'll put it on TikTok and then maybe on YouTube as well, so you can check our picks there. Raj will do his Friday. I'll do mine Saturday this week. So
okay,
Powers, guys, this is on YouTube.
I don't know, Joe. Do you want to run through them real quick, or you want to save them?
Oh, I'll run through them real quick. Why not?
All right, let's do it.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. All right, you ready, Joe?
Yeah. Zach is this is the latest I've ever seen you come in here.
I know he's National Cherries Jubilee Day. Okay,
beautiful. All right, Joe, you ready? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this rapid fire. Everybody, buckle up. Here we go. All right, Joe. Here we go. Notre Dame, Arkansas. LSU, Ole Miss.
Wait. Time out.
What?
You don't have to do super rapid fire. I'll take a few because you did have one comment that goes along with the Arkansas game.
What's that?
And Pittman getting fired.
No.
Wait,
I don't know.
you mean at the end of the year? I don't know. If he beats Notre Dame,
I think it changes things. Yeah.
Yeah, they hang around.
I'm picking. I'm picking. Oh, never mind. I can't say my picks.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
Well, you can give your picks, Raj, because you go first anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's up to you if you want to.
We'll leave these to the Powers brothers right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
LSU and Ole Miss.
Yeah, LSU and Ole Miss. Joe,
I said Ole Miss.
you said Ole Miss. Okay, then give me LSU because I have them going to Atlanta, Tennessee and Mississippi State.
Wow. Even with okay. Tennessee
Give me them
and
Bulldogs.
Oh,
Heck
Aguilar
At
going on the
home.
road. Give me the Volunteers. TCU and the Devil Forks. How do they do that? I don't know. Something. Who you got?
Tried it.
I think it's a
TCU.
Trident, isn't it?
TCU. Nah, give me. They're gonna beat me again, but give me Arizona State. Oregon
Yeah, they're going to beat you again.
Oregon and Penn State.
Oh, let me think. I'll take the Ducks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
Are you picking Oregon or are you just picking against Penn State?
I'm picking against Penn State.
Thank you.
And they're going to beat, so it doesn't matter. I mean, but yeah, I'm picking against Penn State.
All right. I'm jumping on that boat with you. Give me the Ducks. I think they beat Penn State, and then their season comes down to one game. So there you go.
Yep. And Randy, we want to hear your take on Kentucky and South Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Didn't I say something about that earlier? I don't remember. But here's
You
the
said,
thing.
I have a take.
I have
for
a
you,
lean.
Kentucky.
I have a lean.
I have a lean.
Oh,
I have a
lean.
lean.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have a lean. So I know it's at South Carolina. I know Sellers is back. I still don't think they can stop the run. Kentucky's going to run the football. Give me the Wildcats to beat South Carolina.
Ooh,
Wow.
I like that.
Joe,
Bold.
are you on that bandwagon?
Bold.
No. I'm going to take Kentucky. Absolutely going to take Kentucky. Kentucky's going to beat them by like 17.
Woo! See, I didn't go that far.
Yes, Kat. Yeah.
But I say give me Kentucky. I think
That's right. He said it. Give me Kentucky. He said it right there.
Yeah. Give
But
me
you
Kentucky.
just said you agree with him, right?
Joe said
Joe
Joe
picked
said
Kentucky.
no, and then he agreed with him.
Well, I thought he chose South
Yeah.
Carolina. Did
No.
he not?
No. Randy picked Kentucky.
No, I picked Kentucky.
Yes.
So y'all
Oh,
both
he's
picked
talking about
Kentucky.
Sellers and all that, and then I tuned him out.
Yeah. No.
Notre
So we're
Dame,
both on
38, 34.
Kentucky.
Yeah, you're
Randy
both on
said he
Kentucky.
would.
Randy said Kentucky, and then Joe said, "No, I'm not with you, but I'm taking Kentucky."
I heard him talking about Sellers and all that stuff, and I was like, nah, I'm not listening anymore.
Don't y'all
Kentucky.
remember what we said earlier in the show about what life is like with Joseph? This is how it goes.
It's like the three of us are on a show, and Joe's on his other show. He's just
Yeah,
like,
I meant just having a show of
Hey,
my own
Joe.
over here.
Joe, I know how it is, man. We're the younger brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
It's fine.
Jay, I think
me
Jay
and
Bake
Rod-
was the one that said there's vodka in that bottle. That's not water.
Yeah. See,
All
Jay
right.
Bake, this is why you should come watch the SEC Powers Hour, bro, because we're going to go
Yes, sir,
through
you
all the
absolutely
games.
should.
But if you don't, and the boys don't mind, I don't mind taking a look at Auburn and Texas A&M.
Yeah, bring it on.
Let's do it.
I didn't see
Joe.
the comment. Sorry, I switched over screens. Auburn.
All right,
and
Joe, who
Texas
you got?
Auburn and Texas A&M?
Yeah.
Is that really even a question? I'm taking Texas A&M.
Of course you are. Because
And I'll say this is why Mike does not put this game in the 5-pack. He knows there's no way we'll pick Auburn, so there's just no debate. So he doesn't even put it in there. Friends don't let friends pick Auburn. So
yeah,
go ahead.
We have to get that on a T-shirt. We have to get that on.
You should.
When we went to Tallahassee
Big said he'll
for
come out there.
week one, when we mistakenly went to Tallahassee, we're at like the little pizza place getting some pizza and something to drink, and then an Alabama fan walks by. His shirt in bold letters said, "I hate Auburn." Isn't that what it said? I was like, man,
I don't even care where I'm going. I
he
hate
doesn't even
Auburn.
care what game he's at. We said, okay, roll tide.
Yeah.
guess.
I should do that for Florida. I should make my own I hate
Yes.
Florida shirt because y'all know I
Yes.
hate me some Florida. So
Yeah.
so Joe's on Texas A&M. I'm on Texas A&M too. Come on now, Sadie.
yeah,
I know
we-
you're
I think
here.
we all
Nothing
are.
against you personally, but I just
Yeah,
don't
Sadie,
see.
no disrespect.
I don't see how they're going to go over there. I think A&M just going to shut down Arnold running around, and
And
I
that's
think
the
that touch
key
point.
right there.
Quick question for
Arnold has
Sadie.
just proven he can't beat you in the air. That's the problem.
And quick question for Sadie. I think Horatio Fields broke his foot today, I think in practice, so he's going to be out probably for the season. Is that really going to hurt their passing game? I know they got Kim Coleman and Singleton Jr., so I don't know if that's going to really affect their passing game or not.
that was a transfer, right? Fields.
Horatio Fields?
Yeah.
I do
Rod
not
just
know.
like saying Horatio. Let's just be honest here. But
I
That
know
is his
Horatio.
name.
Does anybody else on the panel
Horatio.
watch Archer? because all I hear when I heard Horatio was cornblower. Horatio cornblower. That's all I heard.
Stopped right when they got to like what was he in, like a coma and dreaming seasons or whatever. So I've watched the first 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Come on, you got to get back on board.
Let's I mean, I think if it's still on Netflix, I'll catch back up. It's one of those shows you can just throw on and do other stuff and kind of half watch and still be caught up and know that nothing makes sense and they're just having a lot of fun.
And just laugh. That's right.
Kind of
Just
like
laugh.
when I'm talking to Herb. Kind of like when I'm talking to Herb.
Wow. I can't even be mad. That was a good one. Hey, Raj, kudos, buddy. Kudos.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, let's get everybody's scores that they threw out there. The Auburn fan is going with Georgia 34-27. Daniel had a good breakdown, 27-20 Georgia. Steele said forget it. Nobody's, they're not even close. Carol picked Alabama 31-21. Thanks, Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
She's gonna cuss me out in a minute.
Carol, right now, Carol's like this.
The Bama folk. So Kyle was picking Georgia right up until this show. So something you guys said in this, he's a Bama fan, but he just switched back to Bama. He was picking them in the.
Oh well, he thinks because we mentioned the punter, I think that swung him.
That's a low score for 17 for Georgia. I think they'll get more than 17. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, Sadie, you're not sad just because but it might be tough. It might be tough. This weekend.
Bruce Pearl. Is that what?
Steele has gone everywhere. He has gone everywhere with me this week and told anybody that would listen, he has them Dogs 42-17.
I agree, Kyle. Yeah.
So kudos to Steele for showing up.
So I guess if Texas A&M loses, Sadie, you have your choice of videos. You can talk about Bruce Pearl or you can talk about Auburn and Texas A&M. But it's still a Bama show. We can't do like 2 minutes of Auburn talk. So you got to pick one or the other. What you got, Randy?
All our subs.
Sadie's on the YouTube.
And there we go. No. Sadie will send us the video on here. She's not on the YouTube yet. Now, I've talked to her. She does a lot more basketball than football. So don't be surprised if you see her out there playing. But no, not yet. Last time Sadie was on the podcast with us, she came to my house and was sitting upstairs at a computer on there. So we got her set up.
Nice. Yeah, okay.
I appreciate it, JB.
Yep.
All right. Final thoughts from everybody about the game this weekend. My only thought is, can we just hurry up to Saturday? Oh, and Sadie asked, when are we leaving? I hit the road to drive halfway Thursday night. Friday morning, I will drive. We'll get up early and get there before lunchtime so I can hang out with my brother, who was easily the best part of going to Tallahassee. And then Raj is abandoning his kids to go get drunk on Friday night. So I'll be babysitting.
I'm out.
And then Saturday we're gonna hang out all day.
Me and my wife have a wedding to go to on Friday.
Is that what I said?
Raj.
Isn't that what I said?
Come on.
I know what the bottom of the bus looks like too, man. I know what the under the bus looks like too. I know.
So while we're at the wedding, Herb and Britt will babysit. So
I thought that's what I just said. You're just translating it there. Tomato. It's the same thing.
It's like I spell words in text. He's just saying other things. It's all good.
Yeah, exactly. And so and we will be doing a watch party for the game, for better or for worse. So we'll be together at the same time. We'll watch it there. Randy,
Florida State plays Friday night?
Yeah, Florida. I don't know. I'd like to say it's weird because Bama, we're rooting for Florida State to win more games. So I'm just going to say Florida State to win everything. State's going to
Big Mike, love it.
Work play. Ross said, hey, Mike, he's going to go play.
I got to live through, Mike.
He's going to ditch.
How are we on the show together and not doing that? That seems like a fun thing.
I already have that ready for you.
Okay. Well, my bad. Then I was going to say.
I said final thoughts on the game, and then we got to get to that. Yes. Oh, Randy, you're going to love yours, Randy. So I got one for each of y'all. And Raj has a regular question, and then I have a let's insult somebody question. So final thoughts for this weekend.
Sure, I will.
I got a regular question.
Final thoughts for this weekend are pretty simple.
So how about them fucking dogs? That's what I told them.
And then I think I picked Alabama before the season started to win the game. And since then, we've played some football. I've seen the teams play. I think that whatever it is that I gave benefit to Alabama in the preseason, I had to pull it back because I watched them play. And I think that Georgia has a much better opportunity to win this game on Saturday than they did before the season began. So I'm still gonna say Georgia's got to prove it to me. If I will not be shocked if Alabama wins this football game in any way. But I do think Georgia has a better chance to beat them than originally back in whatever it was, August, when I did that.
Yep.
So there you go. So Georgia still has to prove it to me, though. But I'm feeling better and better about Georgia's chances.
Joe.
My final thoughts on the game are simply this. I told Randy in a show last week, Gunner plays better on the road than he ever will at home. That's just the type of guy that he is. I'll explain that in detail later if you want. You can listen in. But Delp will be his safety blanket. That's why the tight end will have a big game. Georgia will win because Alabama will not be able to get more than 3 yards a carry in the third down conversions, and Georgia will win for that reason.
I like that, Joe.
Sadie, we'd love to see you over there. Raj, what you got?
Hopefully this is the game that we can prove that we can actually play on the road. Going to be the biggest game of Ty Simpson's career by far. Maybe you have some more bigger ones down the line, but we'll see. I mean, hey, I'm talking about not just college, high school, whatever the case may be. It's definitely going to be the biggest game of his career. And if we can limit our turnovers and have really, really no turnovers, and I think we have a good chance of winning this game. Last, another final thought is that if you are not a fan of SEC football, please watch Saturday night's game. I think this is going to be a game of the year candidate. Georgia, Tennessee is already probably one up there right now. Might be the best game of the year so far, but we're going to be right there this Saturday. So please watch this game. I know there's some people out there who still think that the SEC isn't the best conference in college football. You can go argue with the wall about that one, but please watch the game Saturday night in Athens. It's going to be a hell of a game.
Yeah, I feel like the Big Ten put their big game this week up against our big game just because, but nobody's talking Oregon. Penn State. So
the reason they're not, Herb, the reason they're not is because of what we talked about earlier. Everybody knows that they don't play anybody the rest of the year. That's why.
This is it.
There's no consequence.
Okay. All right. You've survived the important part of the show. Rod, do you want to give your two first, and then I'll end on the other two? All right.
Sure.
Who you got first?
I'll go with Randy. I kind of created these earlier days. So let me see. I put them in my notes, but I don't know if I misspelled some stuff. Randy? All right. So for Saturday night's game, if you had to replace, if you had to get 3 former Georgia football players and replace Zachariah Branch, you have to replace Gunner and replace Nate Frazier. Who are you replacing them with? 3 former Georgia football players.
Man,
for this game.
Okay, I was waiting for a defensive option there, but I didn't get one.
We're offensive guys. We want a 50 to 49.
I know some of y'all.
We don't even know that there's a defensive side of the ball.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's real simple. If it's Nate Frazier, give me Todd Gurley, hands down, in a hurry. Zach Branch, if I'm replacing him, then give me. Does it matter what position they play? Because just call him
receiver.
Just any receiver. Yeah. Okay. So if that's the case, then give me AJ Green. There you go.
I didn't pick Oscar Delp because I figured you would pick Bowers. So that's
there you go. Yep. So
and the last one is Gunner.
Gunner Stock. Okay. Then give me. Oh man. Okay. Give me Matthew Stafford because he beat Alabama at Alabama. I was this close to saying David Green because I did enjoy me some big game David Green. But it would probably be Matt just because he did beat Alabama.
I would take Aaron Murray, but we know what happened in that game. Anyway,
I would take Stafford. I like this.
I said Hines too in the chat there, by the way. I was thinking Hines would.
Yeah,
all right,
he does give you a lot of options.
My question for Joe. All right, this is going to be a little more creative. So, Joe, let's just say you and Randy, and we'll include Randy, you guys get a call from ESPN or the suits at Fox Sports or whatever the case may be, and they like the Powers Hour. They love the Powers Hour. They say, look, they're going to start doing it. They want to start doing it 3-4 days a week, but you have to include Herb and Raj. Question is, what are you going to rename the Power Hour? What are you going to rename the new show to? And we all have to relocate, and they're going to pay for relocation fees and all that. So what are you going to rename the show to? And where do you want the city? Where do you want the show to be relocated to? Where are we going to film out of? Anywhere you want. Anywhere you want.
Oh, I've got a name. I've got it right.
Yeah.
I've got it.
I already know. The Powers Hour featuring Raj. That's
Oh, I've got a great name. I got to share after Joe gives his answer.
It's going to be Herb and Raj and Herb and Raj Chauffeur Doe, SEC Powers. Let's go.
That's a mouthful, man.
That's a mouthful. That's the best I got, man.
You can't.
Is that what we're putting on the t-shirts?
Yeah.
We're not gonna sell any merch.
Oh my goodness.
And where are we gonna film out of?
Yeah, where do you want to film?
That's easy, baby. We going to Vegas. No, I hate I'm totally kidding. I hate Vegas. We're going to Boston. We're going to Boston.
Boston.
Oh my goodness, great.
Okay.
For real. Okay, my name for the show, by the way.
Yes.
You got to tell me if you like it. I don't know. I'd give you first billing, fellas. We call it Rags and Bone. Rags and Bone.
We sound like a rap group. People will have no idea what they're like. Yeah, what's up? It's your boy Herb. The Powers Brothers. What's up?
Rags and
Bone.
That's it. Y'all know the phrase, right?
Yeah.
Rag and bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rags and bone.
Right.
Something familiar.
I think they could sell some merch. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we down with it. We down with both.
Yeah.
All right, Randy.
Oh, okay.
You wanted a work, play, live, ditch.
Bring it.
So you're getting a work, play, live, ditch. All
Okay.
right. Your 4 names. These are going to be some groups, okay? the Talking Bama crew. We got JT and Damo.
Okay.
KB.
Okay.
Kangaroo Glad.
Okay.
Herb and Raj. Or the Way Offsides crew. Those are your 4 names.
He's been here so many times. He's ditching us.
All right. So you just got to help me keep everybody lined up here. Okay.
4
So
shows that you were on this week for your Bama people. So Talking
play,
Bama.
Work,
Yeah,
play,
work,
live.
play, live. For everybody's this is the first time. Work, who he's going to work with. Play, that's who he's going out with on Friday nights. Live, this is the roommate. Ditch, when they call, it goes to voicemail.
Okay.
Kyle said, "Yep. This is all the shows he's been on this week."
Yeah, you're right. Somebody's gonna get mad, and I mean no harm, but we got to play the game, and I ain't afraid to play the game. All right, so here we go. Work. I'm gonna work with old KB, and you know why? Because I look up and KB's like churning it out, man. He's working hard over there.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Man,
like, attaboy.
yes.
Attaboy, I appreciate that. So I'm like, I'm gonna work with KB. We're gonna make it happen. Okay, play. Then I'm going to play with Herb and Raj because we can enjoy a nice meal. I know we can, imbibe together and we can enjoy some nice drinks. So I'll play with Herb and Raj. I think that would work. The babies could play, it'd be good.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Them kids already. So.
Okay. Live. Okay.
So who do we have left? Talking Bama and Way Offsides.
Talking Bama and Way Offsides. Okay.
Now, just for clarity, is live means beside or with?
With roommates.
Roommates.
It used to be besides. We moved it into roommates. These people, you open the door and they feed all over the toilet.
Yeah.
Okay. Then.
Yikes.
Okay. Then I'm just going to let people's public work speak for itself. Okay. That's what we're going to base this off of. And I'm going to live with the fellas from Way Offside because the fellas over at Talking Bama, though they were very kind to me, letting me kick off our tour this week over there. I watched our boy Jay Glaze. I watched his TikToks and stuff, and homeboy is like jacked on game day.
Yes, this is fair.
and Damo's out there giving his reactions and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know that I'm not that jacked on game day. Like I watch quietly, and so I'm like, I think I would be more calm if I was sharing an apartment with the guys from Way Offsides or whatever it was. So no hate, but that's how we got to do it.
That's fair enough.
Cat, don't tell we won't tell them that. She said don't tell them. No, they're family. We love those guys too. We love all 4 of those guys. KB's the only one we haven't really caught up with yet, but you're right, dude's a workhorse. Of this stuff. So
yeah.
Joe, You're gonna play coordinators. Okay.
Woo!
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give
man.
you 3 names. Okay. Out of the 3 names, first name, the first position. One of the names, you pick the person who you think is the smartest and the most innovative. You'll make them your offensive coordinator. All right. The person who just likes to stop other people from doing stuff, you make them your defensive coordinator. And then the person you just want to go stand over in the corner and hang out with that punter that you like so much and you don't trust them to do anything else, that's your special teams coordinator. Okay. Your
All
3
right.
names, Randy, Herb, or Herb and Raj podcast, and Raj.
Well, Raj has got to be my offensive coordinator. Randy's got to be my defensive coordinator. And Herb's got to be hanging out with the special teams with the Browns.
So I'm just over here telling people what they can't do. Is that?
That's what he thinks. Raj is the smartest and most innovative out of us. You just tell people you can't do stuff.
Am I
and
not?
I just hang out with punters and kickers all day.
Herb, you
Get
still have a
off
good
my
salary
lawn.
though.
That's get off my lawn.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. Mhm.
Oh
There you
my
go.
goodness.
That's
There
it.
you go.
That's it.
Well,
He knew better than make me the offensive coordinator, though.
Randy's not an offensive coordinator. No.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate
Yeah.
it. Why don't we tell everybody where we can find you, Joe? You go first.
And it's pretty simple. You see it there on the screen at WRBJ Radio. You just look that up and you'll find us. That's where we collectively share all this good content on our streaming audio radio stations. And then, of course, I'll throw some stuff in there too with high school sports and Georgia State football here near us in the middle Georgia area. So that WRBJ Radio, that's the best place to go check it out. And I appreciate you guys. Nothing but love.
Yes,
Nothing
sir.
but love.
Appreciate
Yes,
you, man.
sir. Yes, sir. One day I'll be Herb in your phone, but that's fine.
One day.
You got to crawl before you walk. Herb.
Day. Yeah. Oh, what you got, Randy?
Come on now. I'm not hard to find. You know we are hanging out over here at what's the name of the show? Oh yeah, at the How About That Dawgscast. And all you got to do is just string those letters together. It'll take you everywhere you need to be. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, the website, the podcast, all the stuff. By the way, if you good people listen to the podcast ever on audio, just leave me a little rating and a review over there on the audio podcast. That's so helpful. If y'all do that, I would appreciate it. And goodies, I give goodies. If you come over to the YouTube channel, free codes. I'm giving away free money, y'all. Free money. I give you codes for this, that, and the other. They're not affiliate codes. I'm not making any money. It's a gift to you for showing up and hanging out with us. So come on over. Take advantage.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. As for us, we mentioned it. We'll have our video release Friday morning. Top 5 things we need to see. Bama against Georgia. Then Saturday night, we will be watch partying for the entire game.
Okay. So about the watch party.
Yeah.
As we record this, I don't know what I'm doing. So if I'm at the game, then I can't watch. But if I'm not at the game and I choose to watch your broadcast, I'm curious, do you guys eat on camera? If so, what are you going to eat? And then also, I mean, are we drinking? Do we sit at a table? Are we on
drinking?
We're
I'm very
hydrated,
confused. How do you make it happen? How do you
We're
make
drinking
it
because you can't
We're
stream the game, so it's just showing you, like KB does. So right now we're thinking, depends on where our wives go and if they want to be on camera or not. The camera would go underneath the TV, or we would put it in the dining room behind that, and one of us would be responding, and we'd be talking. The babies will also be asleep around halftime, so this will be a very muted watch party. We won't be there. Will be not a lot of screaming, but I don't typically eat during games because my stomach is like this, and I imagine for a Georgia game it's really like this. So yeah, I don't see me eating a whole lot that day.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I was going to ask if it was like finger food, like French fries, easy, popcorn, or if it was something
easy for sure.
Something easy,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, more involved. Okay. I'm just curious because I hope y'all have a good time. I know it's going to be fun because y'all get to hang out. So I hope it's a
We
good
got
time.
one final score prediction, and then we're getting on out of here.
Okay.
So it's Alabama Georgia week. I'm gonna go with.
Hi, my name's Malachi Moore, and if they ain't wearing crimson. Hi guys, my prediction is Alabama 28, Georgia 21. Roll Tide.
All right.
See, that's been
Talk about getting hijacked.
I know.
I think that's how Kat looks at me when we
The Malachi Moore part was
Williams
the
one
best
of our
part.
favorites, man. Yes,
Yeah.
I love that.
I think the first team to 30 is going to win. If anybody gets there, I think third. I don't think it's going to be super high scoring. So there you go.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. William, you're a star, man. We appreciate you. Can't wait till you get on the Powers Hour with this featuring Raj and William someday.
Joe, what was the name of the new show though? With all four of us, what's the name of the new show again?
I don't remember what I
He could
said.
say that again if he had to.
I don't have any idea.
We're gonna have to cut that clip
Fair
later.
enough,
So
fair enough.
appreciate everybody.
Thank
Look, the
y'all.
Georgia folks, you guys always show up and show out whenever we do this. We really appreciate you. Bama folks, thank y'all for sure. Tune in to everybody that you see on the stage, and we will see you hopefully on Saturday night. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Go Dogs.